Welcome back, guys. This is Legit Lee here, back again with another video. Sorry about all the waiting, and I haven't been posting a lot of stuff on, Facebook or anything like that. It's because I've been really busy working on camera class and editing and stuff like that. Today, though, I just had to show you guys this because I'm not actually making any videos. I'm just, screen sharing on my computer here. And, basically, I had a while back started a project of building a PS4 into a laptop, and I had bought two different PS4s. The first one, the reason why I bought two is because the first one I got, the motherboard was like broken on it, so I couldn't even use it. So I had to go out and buy another used one. But the one that had the broken motherboard had a perfectly running hard drive. So I was like, well, I have a 500 gig just sitting around. Instead, I could just use it, store some music, videos, whatever, just like a little flash drive or whatever. So I plugged it into my computer that I built a while back, and I wanted to use it as an internal hard drive, just as extra storage. And I just wanted to show you when you do plug it in. Mine is plugged in, and how you do that is, you plug in your SATA cable to the motherboard, and your power supply has a power connector on it that you plug into the back of the hard drive itself. But anyway, I'm going to show you right now. The motherboard isn't reading it because it's on a different file system. It's there, but it's not there to the motherboard and the operating system. So what you have to do is change everything up. Right here, this is just my original Windows PC hard drive here, the operating system. So what you're gonna do is, first off, you're gonna want to go to go to my computer. Don't click it, you right click it, go to management, and then this management disk will pop up. You go to disk management right here, and you'll see that you have your original C drive, which holds your operating system, Windows 7, Linux, or whatever. I mean, well, obviously it's not gonna be Linux, but Windows 7, 8, 9, all your operating system stuff and everything you have saved on your computer with the one hard drive. This is that one right here. But yeah, as you can see, this 500 gig, I mean, granted it says 465, 76 gigs, but basically your 500 gig hard drive is still in there and it's still reading it. It just says like healthy partition, and it's not active, and it won't read. So you won't be able to read or write anything to it yet. So I was reading some of this. A lot of people have had trouble, trying to get this system working. So I came across this guy's, and he wanted you to buy some connector piece and turns it into a USB external hard drive. But I didn't want to buy anything. I just have this motherboard, this hard drive just sitting around. I don't want to buy anything to make it work. I just want to use it. So I just plugged it in straight to the motherboard, plugged the power source from my power supply, and it's in there, and it is reading. It's just not, it's not really reading it because of the file system and everything. So I was looking at this this posting, these forums. I've been reading a lot of forums about it, and this one sounded like the most interesting because it seems more helpful. It says help reformatting the hard drive from PS4 to use in a laptop. Now, granted, this is a desktop that I'm using, but laptop, desktop, same components pretty much. There's just one is portable and one you stay at home, whatever. So I wasn't really reading their parts. I was reading the comments from everybody else, and then I stumbled across this girl asking this question. She said that she read his and she got stumped on this part right here, where she says, here's where I got stuck. Look for the hard drive with a bunch of sectors colored black. Like I said, right click on each one and click delete volume. You'll see the blue healthy partition increase in size. Now he was like, when I found mine at the bottom, it had a bunch of sectors colored blue and all said healthy partitions. So I clicked on one of the blue ones that had only like 1 gig and picked to delete it. Now it says an allocated and it's colored black. I'm confused. Can you help, please? I will not touch it anymore, thanks. And then this guy right here, this is just a copy of what she wrote right here. And this guy right here called B Wooding was saying the same thing. I had the same issue when I took my PS4's old 500 gig hard drive out and found this link helpful. So this link is right here, and it's just showing how to partition and format your hard drive in Windows. Now he read some of that. We're gonna get back to this in a second, but here he's saying that I too had the same issue of all blue healthy partitions, and they're right. See right here, you see all of them are blue and it says healthy partition. Now let's go back to this. He says, after I followed what the website says, I right clicked the black partition and selected, you know, new simple volume. So basically he said, basically he was saying that he's like, he's seen all the blue healthy partitions, but I took a risk. Now this is where it gets interesting. I took a risk and deleted them all anyway to make one big black partition. After this, I followed what the website says and right clicked the black partition and selected new simple volume. Then I followed the steps on the link except where it says to make sure not select perform a quick format. See, because usually when you're formatting anything like hard drive, USB, SD card, whatever, you have two different choices. You have one to do a regular format that takes so long sometimes, or you could do a quick one that just gets rid of all the necessary stuff. Usually people, when they're doing something important, they tend to use the original one, which, don't get me wrong, is probably the best one to go with, but like he was saying right here, or enable file and folder compression. Instead, I selected the check or /check the box that says perform a quick format. I tried it how the link says, but by unchecking them, and it would have taken all day to format. After 10 minutes, it was only at 1% formatted. So I canceled the format, went back and checked the quick format box. After that, you should be good to go. I safely ejected my external hard drive from my computer, plugged it back in to make sure enough it popped up. I checked the storage, it still was all there, 465, which obviously you can see right here, 465. And anything you get will not have 100% value, i.e. storage, i.e. 456 gigabytes out of 500. Basically he meant to write 465, he just read it back. He just typed that backwards by mistake. Basically he's saying that, you know, if you know anything about computers or like storage capacity, everything is measured in 8s when it comes to storage. So like bit rate is 8, so it's not 10, it's not going to be 500, it's going to be measured in 8. So they just round up to the nearest 10th. So since it's 465, they're going to take that 6 and then make that 4 turn into a 5 instead. So that's why they say 500, but really it's like 4 something, 465, whatever. You're getting close to 500, just gonna be a good few gigs off. But either way, like I said, it's just a hard drive that was just laying around. You know, if you upgraded your PS4's hard drive and you still have the old one and you have a computer, you're like, well, I could just use the extra space instead of just letting it go to waste. You know, this is gonna be a good, you know, thing for you to do. You know, you can use it. It's not doing anything but sitting in your house somewhere. So right now we're gonna try this guys out. I mean, I don't really have anything to lose, so that's why I'm doing it right now, to show you. So what he did, like he said, he took the risk, deleted them all anyway to make them all one black partition here. So we're gonna go in here, delete volume. Says was not created by Windows and may contain data recognized by other operating systems. Do you want to delete this partition? hit yes. Now it's black, see? Then we delete the next one. Say sure, yes. Now that went into that one. And we hit yes. So we just keep deleting each one. And it's gonna make them all unusable, and like it's not gonna be healthy. It's just unallocated space. So we just keep deleting all of them. It's gonna take a second. I mean, I hope you guys can just bear with the video real quick. I don't want to speed up because like right now I'm not actually gonna do like a voiceover. I'm not gonna go back and redo my voice for all this and like talk about the steps I'm doing right here. I'd rather just do it all in one take here. Okay, and if you hear anything in the background, that's just my son acting weird. So I'm deleting everything. That should be the last one. Now see, this is all the space that he was talking about. See, now it's black. So it will be one big black partition. After this, I followed what the website says and right clicked the black partition and selected new simple volume. So you right click on it, new simple volume. Welcome to the simple volume wizard. You know, I'm gonna click next. You're gonna take, it says maximum space blah blah blah. Maximum space is megabytes is 8. That's what I was trying to say, is always measured in 8. And you can see right there, you don't have to change anything, you just leave it alone. It's gonna take the whole maximum space of the hard drive, so you just hit next. And then assign the following to a drive letter. It's drive D. So that's what it's gonna be, because I have a drive C and I don't have a D. Or amount in the following empty STF folder. It doesn't have to do that. We're just gonna make it a drive, so just hit drive D. Assign to the following drive letter. So hit next. Choose whether you want to format this volume, and if so, what settings you want to use. Do not format. Well, we are gonna format. Then the format volume with the following settings. This is the file system. NTFS is the one you're gonna use, because let me just move this down so you can see. NTFS is the file system that most new Windows computers will use. So they used to use FAT32 and FAT and all that for like older Windows models, like 98 and stuff like that, I think. But right now, if you have 7, 8, maybe even 10, I'm not sure, they're all using NTFS. So NTFS is that. The allocation unit size you want to set as default. Volume labels, a new label, quick. So this is where he was talking about. Perform a quick or enable file compression, blah blah blah. Now he said it's gonna take 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, only 1% of this will be formatted. So he just performed a quick format, like he said. So I canceled the format, went through and checked the quick format box. After that, you should be good to go. I safely ejected my external hard drive from my computer, plugged it back in, and sure enough, it popped up. So we're gonna go ahead and do what he said. It's left on perform a quick format. You know, I left everything the same. It's a new volume, whatever. I don't care about a label of it. I just want to be able to use it. So just hit next. Completing this new simple wizard. You have successfully completed the new simple volume wizard. Select the following settings. Those are all the settings that we just performed. And we just click finish here. So now it's gonna format, and what do you know, healthy partition still has the 465.76 megabytes in its drive letter D NTFS, and something over here popped up. Look at that right there, new volume D. Let's see what it says. It's empty. So now it's reading and everything is a-okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna close out of this, and voila, now you can see that we actually have it here. So now you didn't have to go and buy this right here, what this guy was saying. I don't know what his name is. I guess it's Savage. Of course, it's Savage 1101. And he was saying to do all this extra stuff here, you had to go buy this to use as a USB. 2.0. You put this inside of your you put the hard drive inside of here and connect it to a USB port instead. Well, instead of doing all that and buying stuff, I just didn't want to spend no money. So what I did was use these people right here. I read what they were talking about. It made sense because have done a whole lot of formatting hard drives over the years, and from old computers, blah blah blah. I've been, when I was younger, obviously I was a kid, I didn't have money like that, and my parents, they could do whatever they could for me, but let's just face it, money doesn't grow on trees. So I always just had my hands on everything, trying to learn, get what I can, make a living, whatever. So this is how I would always do it, was like using old hard drives, formatting them, going into my my computer here, right click, go to management, you go to disk management right here, then you'll format it, or you could just, if it pops up like normally, granted this isn't gonna pop up, what I'm saying is if you ever had like a hard drive that did pop up, you can always just right click, format, and then it'll ask you how you want to format it, blah blah blah. So then you would just run through everything like how I just showed you. But for today, the PS4 wasn't reading, and now it is. Like, the PS4 hard drive is a fully functional hard drive. I could store anything on it. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and see if I could just move a song over or something, anything here, just to make sure that it can work and it'll save. I mean, I don't have any songs on here. These are just sample music from me installing the operating system comes with its own sample music and stuff. So I'm just gonna drag and drop one of these in there, and what do you know, it's saved. Seems like it's working fine. It was really quick on copying, like it was instant. Granted, it's a small file size, but it was instant. So we go back, and it's still saying that we still have that much space, is because it hasn't really used anything. This little song ain't gonna do anything, but I just want to show you that it does work. And what you're gonna do, even to fully test it out, what I'll do is just go in here, double click on it. See, now this may be a copy of a song, but it's still a song inside this hard drive. So I'm gonna click on it, see if it'll play. If it plays, that means it's able to copy, so it's able to write to the hard drive. That's what copying is. It's writing information over to this hard drive, and if it reads it, that means we're able to play it. So playing it means it's reading what's on the hard drive. That's what every hard drive does. It reads and it writes. So we just wrote something to it, which is this file right here. It's a song, and it's MP3 whatever, and you can even see properties of how big the space is. It's only where is it? I don't need the D volume. I need the properties of this. Hold on. File size right here is 4.61 megabytes. Anyway, now that it was able to write it, now we're gonna see if it'll read it. So we'll double click on it. If it plays, that means the hard drive is fully working. And there you go. I hope you guys liked the video. Please like and subscribe. Hope this helped out a lot of people, because I didn't find anything related to this. You guys just keep subscribing to me, keep watching what I'm doing, because I promise, like, really soon everything's gonna start coming into better focus for me. I had the only reason it took me so long to really start doing stuff is because of the fact that I've dealt with some pain recently, messed up my back, and I was dealing with a toothache before that. So I've been dealing with a lot of stuff in my personal life that's caused me not to actually make videos like I wanted to. But with all that said and done, I have been going to classes too to be a better videographer. So just, you have to bear with me. I do apologize, like I said, but for sure I'm going to start making more videos for you guys. And any questions or comments you guys have, I will reply to. I mean, I know I haven't replied to any negative stuff, and that's just because I just don't feel like wasting my time replying to negative people. But yeah, I showed you everything. Hope you guys liked the video. Like I said, like, subscribe if you need any more information. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was thorough enough on here, but if you have any reason whatsoever that you need some help with this, I don't mind giving you any information I possibly can. Like I said, it works. I'm gonna delete this song right here, and yeah, so you can read, write, delete, format this hard drive. It's a completely functional hard drive now, so that's an extra 465 gigs of space that you just had sitting around. Like I said, if you upgraded your original PS4 hard drive and you put like a terabyte, 2 terabytes, SSD, whatever, and you just pulled the old one out and you're not using it for anything, well, there you go. Now you have an extra use for it. So, you know, why waste parts if and have them collecting dust if you could use them for something? I mean, that's 465 gigs worth of songs, music, videos, gaming, saved games, whatever you want to use for it. So that's definitely something that everybody could use right now. I mean, I know for sure I could use extra space. I mean, this isn't the only hard drive I have. This is just my SSD. I used this one because, you know, I wanted my computer to boot up really fast. So, like, I have my Windows index right here is actually pretty good. I've been upgrading my computer a lot lately, so that way I can run like editing software and stuff like that. I'm gonna show you guys what I have a 6.8. I have quad core, 16 gigs of memory installed, which is expandable to 32. I mean, it's not the top of the line, but it's up there. And the only thing I have to change really is my graphics card, which I already want to do. And once I do that, it'll probably be 7.8, be, you know, 10 more, and it only goes up to 7.9, so it's really good. Anyway, I do appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about all these videos, and any comments, questions, definitely will get with you. You guys are great. I appreciate you, and this is Legit Lee signing out.